Hi Scorpio, welcome to Lightworks. This is your reading for the week of September 22nd through the 28th. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the eclipse today, the new moon solar eclipse in Virgo at 29 degrees. That is what astrologers call an anaretic degree, that 29 degrees. And I can tell you that's a very pivotal degree. So the emotions, it's a very intense kind of energy. So let's see what this week has in store for you, my Scorpio friends. Lovely. Okay. So in the past position, we have the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is a lovely card. It is about emotional fulfillment and contentment. There's a happy couple. They're overlooking their homestead, a beautiful home. You know, there's a rainbow. It's lovely. It's about, you know, happiness. In the present, we have the moon. So that is the major arcana card of the moon. With the moon, sometimes there can be high emotions. It also can be confusion. The moon sometimes hides things that, you know, you may not have visibility into. It's also, you know, can be intense emotion. The moon can also cause confusion. So right on time, the eclipse is today, and it is a new moon, which is about, you know, endings and new beginnings. Eclipses were meant to, ancient astrologers believed that eclipses were the universe's way of course correcting, essentially putting us on a new path to move us closer toward our life purpose and, you know, where we're supposed to be in life. So we'll clarify what this is about for you and where and how this kind of eclipse will impact you probably here in this present with this card. In the future, we have the 6 of Wands. Wands is about fire energy. It's about passion and activity and action. So the 6 of Wands is a card of celebration and victory. It's about enjoying, you know, all that your actions have led up to. A lot of actions took place in order for you to kind of win and be victorious. In other decks, you'll see somebody riding on a horse, and, you know, there's kind of the wands of the people, and, you know, this victorious, you know, fighter or warrior is, you know, going through a cheering crowd. It's all about, you know, enjoying your victory. And what you don't see coming is the Wheel of Fortune. That's a major arcana card. It is a positive card. So that's lovely. It's all about divine timing. It's about, you know, positive developments happening that are in your favor. And then message and advice from Spirit, we have the King of Wands. This is interesting because this could actually reflect somebody in your life. It is the element of fire. It could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or it could be something else. It could be just that feeling or taking on that kind of energy of lots to do, enthusiasm, high-powered action. So we'll clarify. So let's clarify that 10 of Cups in the past. Okay, clarifying that 10 of Cups is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning. That could have been maybe you had a recent job offer. It is a new offer, a new stable and secure an offer, a new beginning that you can depend on. And it's also clarified by the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is feeling stuck. It could also be your own limitations, self-inflicted limitations. As you can see, this person is surrounded by cups. But if she wanted to, she could easily remove what's binding her and remove her blindfold and, you know, walk off free and clear. So this might be concerns or fear on your part that are unwarranted, that are not necessary. This is your own mental thoughts. This is negative thought patterns that may be holding you back or holding you hostage. And then we have the Major Arcana card of the Star. It is a lovely card. It's one of my favorite cards of the deck, actually. It is an Aquarius. Typically, it's the Aquarian card. It's a Major Arcana card. It's a card about healing. It's a card about faith, hope, and optimism. It's about good feelings, healing. Yeah, it's just a lovely card. What I think is happening here is there was some trepidation about this new beginning, this new solid, secure beginning. There was some worry or concern about it, but I don't think there was really any need to be concerned about it, because while there was some, you know, kind of concern, there was also hope and faith and optimism that this new beginning would be great. And I think it was, because quite honestly, the Star is the Major Arcana card. And so that takes precedent over this Eight of Swords. So in the long run, this hope, faith, and optimism kind of won out. And we had a brand new solid beginning. And that brand new solid beginning, you know, led to or contributed to that happy home, to emotional fulfillment and contentment, for security and stability, because we have the home, we have a happy couple. It's beautiful. So Scorpio, we will clarify then this Moon card in your present position. Okay, so clarifying the Moon, we have the Major Arcana card of the Magician. So the Magician is all about manifesting your heart's desires. It's about having all the skills, experience necessary to bring what you want, your heart's desire, into reality. We also have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is a defensive card. It's about standing up for what you want. It's a lot of activity. It's a lot of energy expended in standing up for yourself and claiming essentially what you want. And then we have the Emperor card, another Major Arcana card. This is the card of Aries. This is about taking action, being courageous, and moving forward. So there's a lot of powerful energy coming for you as a result of this eclipse. This looks like you having the energy to go after what you want, to stand up for what you want. You have all the tools necessary, all the tools and experience necessary in order to make it real, and you have the confidence in to move forward. And there's something about this, new moon in Virgo, which is, I just heard it is lending its intense energy to you, on behalf of this manifestation. So, the energy is with you to move forward and manifest whatever you desire. In the future, we have this card of victory. So this is the Six of Wands, and we'll clarify what this victory is all about. We have the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so clarifying this victory, we have the Page of Wands. So the pages are messengers. So this could have been, or in the future position. So what is contributing to this victory, this success? Well, we have the Page of Wands, which is all about inspiration. It's about a lot of activity. It's a lot of actions moving in a positive direction. Wands are about creativity, action, inspiration, the spark of fire, a passionate activity. We also have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about options. The Seven of Cups can be, there can be a feeling of overwhelm because there are many options and you may not know which way to go. But it looks like you're going to choose that solid, stable beginning, because that King of Pentacles is about security and stability and abundance. So out of these options, you worked hard to, and were inspired to, kind of choose the right option to move forward in a way that provides abundance and security, which, allowed that victory. What you don't see coming is this Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. This is positive developments. So let's clarify and see what those positive developments are about. This is a lovely reading. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Seven of Swords. So, clarifying what you don't see coming, this Wheel of Fortune, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about working diligently toward a goal. It's about doing your homework. It's about learning. It's about working hard to perfect your craft. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is leaving something behind that no longer serves you. It's about moving on. Notice we have a moon here. And actually we have the eclipse. That is an eclipse where the sun and the moon. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords can be about deception and manipulation, or it can also be about the need for strategy. So there might be a need to be strategic in how you go about moving on. I'm going to clarify further this Seven of Swords. In general, all in all, the Wheel of Fortune is a positive card. It's a positive turn of events. So in the event that there was some kind of deception or manipulation, you've moved away from that and you were focusing on you know, perfecting your craft. You're focused on security and stability. But because I'm curious, I'm going to clarify that Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. What is that Seven of Swords? Okay, way too many cards. What is that Seven of Swords? Please be clear. Yep, you're moving on from it. Whatever it was, we have the World card. The World card is a major arcana card, and that is the end of a cycle. So whatever that was, whatever this was, this deception, manipulation, potentially a lie, something that you're moving past it, because that's an end of a cycle. That's no longer. That's no longer. And so this positive turn of events is essentially the decision for you to move forward, which is great. All right, and for advice from Spirit, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands is, he leads his kingdom with, and governs his kingdom with lots of activity, with passion, with ingenuity, with enthusiasm. So let's see what Spirit is saying to us about your reading. Scorpio. A message for Scorpio from Spirit. Please clarify. Okay, so clarifying this King of Wands. So King of Wands could be a person, and that could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be though, because this is the kind of energy, moving forward with confidence, being confident in all your actions, taking inspired action. Clarifying this King of Wands is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is about feeling out in the cold. It can be a feeling of lack or a feeling of being left behind. And then we also have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a fast-moving energy. It's about bringing in clarity and positive thought. And then we have the Hermit. The Hermit is a major arcana card. It's about going within. It's about listening to your inner intuition, which will ultimately then light your path, light your way. So I think what Spirit is saying here is that, you know, there is no limitation, there is no lack. You know, on this card, the people are walking in the cold, in the snow. They're being left out in the cold. But if they're walking by a building where there is help, there are resources, there are, if they would just actually turn to the left and enter the building, resources and help would be there. Community would be there. They wouldn't feel alone. And the resources they need would be there. So I think the message that Spirit is basically saying is that, you know, there is no lack, that resources are available to you, that, you know, this is a way of thinking. This is a perspective. This is a way of thinking. A way of thinking or perspective that needs to change, right? Because clarity and inspiration and truth will arrive very soon, very soon. Swords move very quickly. It's the element of air. So I believe Spirit is saying, you know, and the knight is actually going right towards this Five of Pentacles. It's about a new way of thinking. It's about releasing any kind of negative thoughts, negative feelings of not belonging, and replacing it with, you know, truth and clarity. That in fact, you are not lacking in any way. There are no limitations. You don't need to feel out in the cold. What you need to do is go within. Go within and listen to your intuition. Call on the angels and your spirit guides for assistance. They are available and ready to help you. And you can move forward. This is Spirit saying, you know, you can move forward confidently and passionately. This is a beautiful reading. This is a very positive reading. This is a victory. This is a positive change of events. This is a positive turn. You are leaving what no longer serves you, and you're letting it go, and you're moving on. And any kind of fear or fear of lack needs to be cut away by this sword. There's no need for it. There's no room for it. You have support. And for answers, go within. Listen to that intuition, Scorpio, and move forward confidently. Wow, beautiful, beautiful reading. All right, so I will pull you an Angels of Abundance card. Ah, so interesting. Do the work. And the Eight of Pentacles is all about doing that work, perfecting your craft, moving forward, being diligent in your actions. So it's not enough to dream or pray. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Wow, where is that lush flower garden? I know you had it in here somewhere. So it is about doing that work. It is a positive turn of events. You're being divinely guided to continue. Do that work. Wow. And, you know, victory is assured. This is a positive turn of events. You're being divinely guided. Success is yours. Take the action. That's Spirit. That's what they're saying. Take the action. Do the work. Awesome. Well, wonderful. I'm so happy for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it does resonate, please do like, share, and subscribe. And I wish you an absolutely fabulous week, and I'll see you soon. Take care.